Go ahead with your problem.
Hi, I was wondering if I could talk to Richard. I had read the book, and it really has made a significant difference in my life.
Okay, well, I'm right here. Go ahead, caller. I'm glad to hear that. Tell us your story.
I just wanted to say that you are a flaming faggot, and you could suck a nigger dick.
What can we help you with?
I have a question for Richard.
Okay, go ahead. Yep. That's why we're here.
Why are you so fucking gay?
I have a couple quick questions here, and I'll get out of you guys' feathers.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I ordered Richard's package a while back, and apparently it was delivered to my house. I was not there. The neighbor told me this. They said there were two men knocking at my back door. Nobody answered. So they started banging really hard. No answer, of course, they said. So they left a large package in place. Well, my neighbor had told me that two raccoons, they came out of the bushes and ran off with this package. And I was just curious if I could place another order for this package of Richard's.
Well, I don't know who was in charge of delivering it. I think once the order is processed and leaves the warehouse, it's kind of in the hands of the postal service. So I'm sorry to hear that you had a problem with that.
Yeah, for all the viewers that aren't, on JesusChatline.com, we have an online store where you're actually able to purchase Richard's package. It's an accelerated Bible reading
for the postal service, but in this case, we will help you, and we thank you for ordering Richard's package.
Okay.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, he was a World War II veteran.
Wow.
Oh, a military man.
Wow, that's.
We have a video later on we'll play in honor of your great grandfather.
Yeah.
It was quite tragic. He actually died during the war.
I thought. Is it the anniversary? Sorry, caller, I misunderstood. I thought you were saying that your grandfather was turning 110 years old. Is it the anniversary of his?
I'm just honoring him for the participation he took in the war and how he gave his life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was quite tragic. He actually died in a concentration camp.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
very.
So he was
falling out of a watchtower and then got beaten to death by the prisoners.
Okay, well, here's what we're going to do for your grandfather. Stop. So, in memory of the man, the grandfather, we play that salute. So, thank you for that call.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, Richard really likes to interact with the boys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He seems like he's good with kids. I also like to ask.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, caller. You're on the Jesus Chat line.
Hello?
Yes, you're with Richard and Steven. Do you have a comment on the recent shooting at the screening?
I was very unhappy and disappointed with that guy's actions.
Yeah, that's us too.
Us too, yes.
That's well put. Very well put.
I was actually banging it out with my wife when it happened, and it was very upsetting. I started crying, but I mean, just kept on railing her in the ass. It was pretty awesome, actually.
99, and very good price. It was a very good book, too. The only complaint is that when I got my package, the box was filled with SpaghettiOs, and I was wondering if I could get a refund, so I'm not a fan of SpaghettiOs.
Hi, can you hear me this time?
Yes, go ahead.
We hear you loud.
Fine, hi. I'm Steve Rogers. I was at ChristCon 2010 with you guys. No, I was one of the bands, Bondage and Jesus. But, I was at your panel on racial harmony and the parallels of now and pioneer times. I want to say, you guys are scholarly, you're inspiring. I really did enjoy your presentation. I was wondering, do you think you guys will ever be back?
Hello, caller. You're live on the Jesus Chatline.
Hi. What's your opinion on the website 4chan?
We don't allow any URLs of any other websites, only JesusChatline.com.
Hello, caller.
You're on live with Richard Burnish and Steven. Go ahead.
Hi, my name's Big Jimmy, and I kind of have a request, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, me and my wife have been trying to conceive for some time now, and Lord hasn't gifted us the will to have a child yet. And I was just wondering if you could put me in your prayers for tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
We could actually do a prayer for you.
I really
can.
I really appreciate that. I really do. It's been a big part of my life, and I wanted to name one of them after you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well,
figure name Richard. I mean, it means dick, but I mean Richard, very positive name.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, I just wanted to say you guys are awesome, and not to let anyone rustle your jimmies.
Kind of.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you for that. Thanks for.
Welcome.
Thank you. Okay.
And, some of the joke calls get through, but I think for the most part it's been a great night. So.
Yeah, it can be unfortunate. There's a select few people that try and ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
And we can't let that happen. We monitor all of the IP addresses that are for the computer that ties to when they call in. It's logged into the spreadsheet, I think. Well, they won't be laughing when the police will be contacting them, because you can't call in on a show and just say those whatever you want. You can't do that.
There's repercussions.
There is.
Hey, thank you, caller.
Am I still online?
Yes. Do we have two calls going?
Yeah. Should I?
Is there anything these two callers would maybe like to say to each other?
It doesn't.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for your call.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that, caller. We crossed the lines.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You're live on the program.
Hi. I just. Hi. What's it called? Sorry, this lag's really bad. I just like to say, I'd like to give a shout out to all my Satanist friends. Just like say, smoke fat, watch My Little Pony, and hail Satan.
So I can't
make that out. No. We're gonna go on now.
Just want to remind everyone to add us to Facebook if you like what you're seeing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So for a while, I've been indulging in these things called bath salts, and they're not very good for you. Like one time, a couple years back, I found myself. I didn't know how I got there in a movie theater, and I noticed when there was a man dressed like a turtle on the screen who bit off the nose of another man, such filth like that, I was in trouble.
And this was something you were imagining, or was it something that was you were witnessing?
I came back to reality, and it was a movie, and it featured a man dressed like a turtle, and he did some unholy things, biting off the nose of another man. But that's not the only thing that I've done. My friend told me that my choice of music definitely influenced by the drugs, and bands like Nickelback. things are getting pretty bad right now.
Well, if you found the sound and the groove of Nickelback to be maybe you should check out something like POD. It's a good Christian rock group that are very close to Nickelback.
Oh, and another one, a good friend of the program actually, is Adam Faith and his band Resurrector.
And another great one to check out would be the former guitar player from Korn, Brian Welsh, has a good.
Isn't that one of those Seton bands, Korn?
Yeah, no, I'm not Korn. He left Korn and he started a Christian rock group.
That's good. He got his life track.
Yeah, Brian Welsh. If you want to check him out, he's got some good beats.
Do you guys have any? I like music and all, but do you guys have any good, ways so I can get off the salts? The bath salts.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with.
I've been trying to look this up while
what do you mean by bath salts?
Talking, I'm looking up cure.
See, there are these crystals that you put into your nose. Yeah, it's a drug.
Oh, it's drugs.
And it's factory made. I'm presuming.
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not sure where it comes from, but
okay. Well, you need to stop all of that. I mean, you need to go and you need to donate.
Well, I'm actually kind of scared because last time I was at the church, there was some actually illegal activities going on behind it. I don't think the pastors themselves had to do with it, but, it's kind of getting kind of a dangerous place.
A pastor wouldn't do that.
He would not.
I think it was more of like people working for the pastor.
No. Steven?
No. Yeah. That would
maybe one of the kids that.
No.
Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. It's a plane flying over.
Yes.
A pastor would not do that. He has obligation.
A pastor would not do that, nor would the men working for the pastor.
Yeah, I was wondering, do cats and gerbils and birds go to heaven too?
Animals actually do not go to heaven. I'm sorry to.
Animals don't go to heaven?
No.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up.
Stop that one. It is getting on the air.
It is. Don't tell me it's. Well, I'm sitting here looking like a goddamn idiot. Phrase him your idea there?
I'm just wondering if you think perhaps this man Holmes was used as an instrument of punishment for the people witnessing the violent movie. Thank you.
Yes, but I don't think God would tell a guy to do that.
Okay, next.
And you smell like a Pikachu ass.
Okay.
That will not.
Did that go on the? Yeah.
No, I think that one didn't.
Well, I'm just saying before the break, I heard your friend to the right there. Pretty sure he said the GD word.
Someone said a word?
Next.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I'm sitting here looking like a goddamn idiot.
Go ahead, caller. We're talking about the opposing viewpoints of the shooting.
Hello. I would like to say that I agree with Steven's viewpoint.
Okay.
I believe he was sent in, if I'm not saying that you should have watched the movies before it, but as the Guru Lakneet, if you see the movies before it, you understand that the movie predicted this. The movies predicted the shooting. This is a clear sign of the Lord that this should have happened. I mean, they say that they're taking down Gotham because of the crime in the hate. And this is why he was shot. The man shoots them because they were promoting evil. They were promoting violence because they were seeing the movie. If you see the violence, if you're exposed to the violence, you will become violent. These are my own teachings.
That's a great point, and I agree fully.
Good.
I would never go see a movie like that. Have you seen that film?
No, I have not.
I would not go to it.
I wouldn't go to it either, but I still wouldn't. I don't think that they should be killed.
You're not expecting to get shot going to a movie like that.
How could you even entertain that idea? Like they were killed. Stephen.
I'm entitled to my counterpoint.
Well, your counterpoint is wrong.
It's not.
Gentlemen, let the Gularakanit help you calm down. Now, you see, what do you need? You both need the harmony. You need the peace. You need to learn that you are friends. You two are friends. You have been together for a long time. You have different opinions. Do not spread the own inter-hate between you. Love one another. Be brothers.
It sounds like perhaps this man has speaking of opposing viewpoints, it sounds like this man possibly has an opposing religion than us. For example, I think this man may roast goats in his living room and wave plane tickets in the air.
Caller?
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Just kind of wonder, whose side are you on this one?
Steven, the one who thinks it was an act, and I
okay.
Yeah, the one who
okay,
thinks
well,
it's an act
talk.
of God.
Well, explain that too. Let's hear your point of view.
Well, I mean, I take scriptures like 1 Samuel 15:3, where it says, "Go attack the Amalekites and destroy everything that belongs to them. Do not spare them. Put them to death, men and women." I mean, God is a loving God, but at the same time, if people who disobey God will suffer God's wrath.
And they did suffer his wrath.
They did.
So maybe the shooter was. I will entertain the idea now.
Okay, that's all I'm asking,
Maybe the
Richard.
shooter was the hand of God. Maybe those people deserve to die.
We have no way of knowing. I'm just putting it out there as a possibility that maybe we need to consider this.
We had a lot of fun and we tackled some interesting issues.
We tackled some hard issues.
Yep. Well, I'm sitting here looking like a goddamn idiot.